Alright guys, Reloader Man 5000 here. It's been a while, but I'm back. And I figured I'd do something a little different today, and we're going to talk about sizing up brass. I ended up picking up a 25 Winchester super short mag, and finding brass for that thing is nearly next to impossible. So, the next best thing I heard about was take either 223 WSSM or 243 WSSM, and you can neck it up to the 25 WSSM. Now, in order to do that, what we need is this fancy little RCBS collet bullet puller right here. And I'm going to take, and I'm going to set mine up. Here, let me grab the camera. Let me get the camera propped up here. Well, anyways, I will take and I will get this die set up in here. What a pain. Let's see if we can get this set up here how we want to. There we go. All right. So I'm going to set it up. And I'm going to neck this up by going into 6mm here. So I'm going to take this collet, and you turn a bullet in upside down in this collet. So these collets are good for more than just pulling bullets. We're going to use them to make brass with, which is phenomenal because, like I said, I can't find this stuff anywhere in 25 WSSM. Not even ordering it will help me. So now we're set up with 6mm there. This one here is the 25. That's where we're going to go next. So what I will do first is I will take this Pro Gold lube here and this Q-tip, boom, and here are these cute little 223 WSSMs, and I'm going to run some of that lube around the outside of that case and on the inside of that neck, and just get it a pretty good coating on there. I mean, no need to go too much, just a nice light layer over everything, and just make it so there's plenty of lube. Nothing wrong with that. So I'll get 4 or 5 of these set up here, ready to go. There's 4 and number 5. Inside and out. Make sure those are covered real well. So we'll put this in our shell holder. Now this is actually what this RCBS Rock Chucker Supreme is made for, is stuff like this when you're sizing brass and doing stuff like that. This press was made for heavy duty jobs like this. So I will take, and first we're gonna punch out, bam, there we go. Now I'm gonna run that actually 3 times through there, just because that's what I feel comfortable with. Oh, lost my bullet. So what I will do is open up that collet again, get that pushed in there, I'll tighten that bad boy down, Bam. All right. And 3. I'm actually using a 22 caliber collet for this, and I put a 6mm 243 round in it. The boat tail's just small enough that it fits in that 22 collet and makes it about perfect to use. 1, 2, 3. Oops, I put it in the wrong stack almost. And 1 more to do. That one actually went really easy. I must have, oh, I split the neck on that. That must have been a bad one to go for anyway. That will occasionally happen in these processes of turning this brass into something else. That's why I like to slowly do it instead of jump in and just go straight for the 25. One, 2, 3. All right, now I will change out that collet again. Now I'll throw in the 25 caliber collet. Now the longer the bullet you can find, the better, because it gives you more room. That has more sizing ability. So I'm actually using a 110 grain bullet here versus I started off with an 85, and I just didn't feel comfortable with how deep that was going in that neck. So I jumped it up to that 110 and much better. Now, if you want, there's already lube on these, but you could take and just lube that bullet up and make sure that there's plenty on there. Now we're going to 25. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you look, this is where we started with the 223. And it is so much bigger that almost fits down inside there. And yet, not even close there. So there's a 25. All right, there you go. That is sizing up the neck on brass from 223 WSSM to 25 WSSM. All you have to do now is run that brass through your sizing die that you're going to turn it into. So I'll run it through the 25 WSSM sizer, and it'll be officially a 25 WSSM. It's got a you'll just take and shoot it as regular, load it as regular round, and run it through your rifle and fire it, and it'll fire form out. The difference between the 223 WSSM and the 25 is the 25 has a 30-degree shoulder, and the 223 has a 28-degree shoulder. So once you shoot that, it'll fire form out, and it'll then have a 30-degree shoulder. But that actually relieves a lot of tension on those necks, and a lot of guys on the 25 WSSM like to turn those necks to make them a little thinner for accuracy, and this will actually already be thinner and no need to turn it for accuracy, as it'll have been stretched down and thinned down in the sizing process to turn it into what you need. All right, Reloader Man 5000 here. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. I'd like to get this up and get quite a few followers. If I get more followers, I make more videos. That's the way it is. Thanks, everyone.